Welcome everybody to the Women's Division 1 Grand Final between Southern Districts and Woodville. Looking forward to a pretty good game here. It's quite wet down here. You've got Alex and Tam in the commentary box today, and I think we're looking forward to a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker today. These teams have been the best two teams all year. They've played each other 4 times in the regular season, and Souths had the first 3 wins. So Woodville didn't come up with a win against Southern Districts until the last game of the regular season, and then, of course, faced them in the first round of the finals. I think they won that game. I don't even know. They actually won it. They won it by a lot, actually.
Yep.
And that sort of cemented their spot right into the first round, into the grand final. So, following week, you had Southern Districts playing Sturt down at Southern Districts. So that was an 8-1 win to South. So they were very, very strong.
That's a pretty big win over a team like Sturt, who traditionally have been in the grand final for a very long time.
100%, and it's the first time that we haven't seen, Glenelg or Sturt in a grand final. So it's nice to see some fresh faces and some new teams, and I'm really excited. I think this is going to be an incredible game, and you've got a lot of state players out in this team, and a lot of the top 5 caps.
Yeah.
Caps medal? Is it Caps medal? Is it the Women's Division 1 medal?
Division 1 medal, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we got Dana starting off today, and leading off the Southern Districts, we have
Abby Jorgensen. That one just a little bit up. And the key for Dana is to just see how long she can go for today. You want to get a really good couple of solid innings up again out of Dana. She's been, she's propped up the pitching for Woodville all season, and she was rewarded with that on Wednesday night. Beautiful pitch,
First
nice inside pitch. Rewarded with that on Wednesday night, becoming second in the Women's Division 1 medal to her catcher in Carly Moore, who took out the prestigious medal.
Ooh, just high. Yeah, it's pretty exciting for Woodville. This has definitely been their most successful season yet. They've actually never made it to the grand final, so this is a first for them. I'm sure they're all pretty excited, but they've all been doing a lot of work in the off-season as well to make sure that they're ready for this. You get a walk for the first one there.
And, it'll just take Dana a little while to settle in. It's a big game. She didn't play in the state team last year, so this is probably the biggest game that she's played in for quite some time. But once she settles in, she's an outstanding pitcher. Yeah. She's a solid part of the state women's team. And this will be a really good test for her today to see how she goes in the next 2 weeks when they go off just behind.
Yeah, very long backstop here, and unless it hits that brick wall and comes back, there's a lot of stolen bases to be had there.
Absolutely. Sarah Shaw up to bat, also a member of the state team.
Hopefully Dana can just settle herself down here.
Nice inside pitch. Oh, here we go.
A lot of pressure here.
Just.
So close. Oh, I thought they had that there. That was some very good fielding there. Lots of pressure put on them.
And Abby's she's a quick runner between the bases, so she's going to take those opportunities whenever she can.
I'm not sure if she meant to do that or if she just second-guessed herself and got a bit stuck there.
She got caught there.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been a lot closer if that throw was
just
down.
Yeah.
That would have been a bit of a bang-bang play.
Yep. That's a good strike there. But is a runner in scoring position very early. So this would be very, very good for South. They'll have a lot of confidence in that.
And that's a strikeout for Sarah Shaw.
That's a good strikeout. That'll help settle Dana's nerves, I bet.
Yeah, 100%. We do have the scoreboard working today. Nice. A little bit hidden, so 1 out. Oh, well done.
Very good.
They're going to chase that down. She's not going to
go.
But they got the out. Great catch by Dana there.
Yeah.
Just good thinking to automatically catch that ball, turn around and have a look at, see what's happening at third, and just a bit of an overthrow there, but no damage done.
Bunting was a pretty good idea in that situation, though, because you obviously want to get a run as early as you can. So, you know, if we try and drive her in, Ellie Tucker's got a good bat, so...
Oh, they've walked her.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that.
Ellie's had an incredible season. She was in the top 3, I think she was. She was third in the Overleague, the women's medal. She's had a cracking season. She had a hitting average of 592 with an on-base percentage of 655. So kind of figures that maybe they just want to push her over and see if they can get an easy out so that run doesn't score.
Carly doing a good job there, just trying to frame that one in.
Hayley Barnes straight over to shortstop. Oh, just in the dirt. That run's going to score. Ellie's going to
end up at third. Oh, no, we're going to play here. Yep.
Can they get her in the trap play?
She's still going.
And that's it.
There we go.
3 out. So that one run will score.
But Ellie won't.
Ellie,
well,
depends on if she touched home plate before the out was made. I was too busy watching the run down play to see what was going on at home plate. I think they're having a little bit of a conversation out there. So, it has scored.
2 runs.
It is.
That's good.
So, Souths have got out of that.
Yeah. It looked messy, but actually pretty impressive to get 2 runs out of that first innings. That'll put a lot of pressure on Woodville straight up. You would think that Woodville going into this game would actually feel pretty positive given their lineup that they've got at the moment. I think we were talking before, the top 7 of their batting lineup are state players this year, which is amazing. I don't think a team's ever had that many state players in it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, South's got the 2 players. Questions about Kira O'Brien, just she's carrying a bit of an injury potentially. But, you know, that first 7 of the lineup, all state team players. And you've got, you know, Ash George starting off, who's coming back into the state team after a couple of years. She's a fantastic left-handed hitter. She's lightning quick around the bases. You know, in straight up under Dana, who's, you know, she's a wonder girl. She can do it all. She hits, she pitches. And then you got Carly Moore, who, you know, she's been the state team for the last sort of couple of years and obviously represented in the ALBW and has done really well, you know, playing for the Adelaide Giants. So you've got some incredible hitting coming up and, you know, Sarah Mack, she's back in the state team again after a year or 2 out. So, you know, that's what I'm really looking forward to the national competition to see how they go. Because, you know, with Austin Gallagher taking over the helm and coaching, he, you know, they had an incredible tournament last year. They got very close in some games and they were just sort of, you know, like maybe 1 or 2 pitches or an outfielder off from really making some damage. So talking to Gally, he's really excited about the team this year and they've been putting in a lot of hard work. So I'm heading over for a couple of days to watch that tournament. So I'm really excited to see how the girls go. And
I think given the length of our involvement in baseball in South Australia, like, you know, we've only had a Division 1 for a few years. Yeah. You know, we started with like 4 teams.
The coloured teams. What colour were you?
I actually wasn't in the coloured team. I came and I joined and I was going to be in the red team and then I actually spoke to someone at Glenelg and we were mates and they said, oh, yeah, we might think about putting 1 in, and then we ended up putting 2 in. So we were the first club to put 1 in the women's competition. So, yeah, I actually never got to play for the colours.
I don't even remember the names of the teams. I just remember I was blue one year and I was green the next year. And I remember red team won it, and it was and it was red and purple, I think,
yeah.
and yellow. And good times. All right, Ash George.
Oh.
Starting off with a bun, and she can do that because she's got the speed.
Although,
there we go.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Just 3 paces in there. Small ball.
Small ball.
It's important.
And, first pitch as well. So you've now got a runner on. You've got Dana up to the plate. She's a sensational hitter. I wouldn't be surprised if Ash is going to be looking to steal here.
Yep.
And then you come up with, potentially 1 or 2 on with Carly Moore and Sarah Mack. And she goes first pitch.
Oh, yeah, high. Really good backing up by the second baseman there.
Yeah, Ellie started the pitching last week, and she was strong from the get-go. That was a really good game against Southern Districts, and she threw a lot of strikes. She's got really great pitching stats for the season, and that was reflected in her coming third in the overall medal last year.
Yep.
Wednesday night, sorry.
Yeah,
last year.
last year.
Just a bit inside there. And it seems to have stopped raining.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to come back again at some point, but hopefully it stays, at least the lightning stays away.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
A lot of grand finals being played around today with all the junior teams. Just a bit outside, and there's an easy base for Ash.
Yep. Oh, and she puts the pressure on too.
Yeah, so Ash has spent most of her weekend here. She's her brother Nick has been playing off in the Division 1 Men's State League Grand Final, playing for West Torrens. So West Torrens v Henley and Grange. West Torrens took out game 1 on Friday night, and Henley and Grange answered straight back last night.
Yeah,
so,
that was a good game last night.
Yeah.
So we got game 3 after this today.
There we go. So two balls and 1 strike on Dana. You got Ash George at third base. She's going to take any opportunity. If that ball gets away from Kira, she's going to take that opportunity to get one of those runs back.
Good swinging strike there. Yeah, having fast people on the bases like that puts a lot of pressure on the plays. Like, you want to throw a little bit harder, and sometimes it means you throw it over the top, or you get something in the dirt. As a pitcher, like, you want to throw those strikes, but sometimes you can get a little bit wild when you're feeling the pressure. So it's a really important time here for Ellie just to settle down, throw some strikes.
Just off, and that's a walk.
Commentator's curse. Shouldn't have said that. Yep, so you would assume in this at-bat you're going to end up with Dana at second. So that's going to put a lot of pressure on him. You've got someone like Carly who can absolutely rake. She's a fantastic hitter. And well-deserved. She's been putting a lot of effort in the off-season, but also during the season as well. A lot of these athletes have been going to the AAC, the something athletic centre. I can't remember the name, sorry, I'll look it up. And they've been doing the specific baseball programs, which I think shows in the strength and, the fitness of these players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Carly's hitting 588 on the season, and she's part of the high performance program at Baseball SA, which Austin Gallagher is now heading up, and also her head coach for state baseball. So they sort of now spend a lot of time together, and she busts her guts. She works really, really hard, and she puts everything into it. So for her to take out that medal on Wednesday night for the Div 1 Women's, she's thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's nice to see, that ball's hit, just popped up a bit.
Might land. Oh, that's good in the
but that's giving Ash George.
So there we go.
There we go.
That's all right.
There's 1 run.
came up, did the job, got the run in.
Sack fly.
And we've still got another dangerous here in Sarah. And you've got Dana on second base, so she's definitely within scoring position if Sarah can put one over to right field.
Yeah. Sarah McMahon also hitting 500 on the season.
How many hitters do they have hitting over 500? That's crazy.
That would actually be a really interesting stat to look up. I think it would be quite a lot. 1, 2, 3. 6 hitters. 6 hitters in your lineup hitting
Far
over
out.
500.
That's got to be some sort of record. That's a really good stat.
Oh, that's just inside. I mean, that's a very handy lineup to have.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, I was talking to the coaches before, and they were actually saying that their hitting philosophy this year was hit the ball. Don't wait for walks, get aggressive, play the small ball if you need to, but they just want to score runs. And clearly, they've been doing that because those numbers are pretty good.
Two balls and 1 strike on Sarah McDaddy. So good seeing her back in the state lineup again. Oh,
Nice.
swing.
Very good pitch
2 and
there
2.
by Ellie. Slowed that one down, made her swing at it.
Straight down the middle.
Yeah, I think Sarah's not happy with that. Thought it was
She
a bit
not
low,
happy.
but you know what? It's the third strike. You've got to swing at those ones. If it looks anywhere close, the umpires are going to call it.
100%, 2 strike hitting.
Yep.
That'll give Ellie a lot of confidence as well. Sarah's a big hitter. Let's get the strike out.
Yeah, you pretty much forget about Dana at the moment. As a pitcher, you just want to focus on this batter, try and get this batter. They're already 2 out. So all you need to do is throw the ball in there. Easy.
So easy.
It's an easy game.
See ball, hit ball.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh, error. And Dana's
she's
going to come home
round.
and score. She just looked like...
I think she just looked like she kind of lost that one. Could have made that catch, but just lost it at the last seconds. You can see in the replay here. See if you can... Oh, no, it was just short of her. Oh, that would have been a hard catch. It's hard as a pitcher to know, like, when you're in this situation, and she's not pitching badly. She's actually pitching quite well. She's good pitchers, and they're just doing what they do, which is hit the ball.
Yeah. And that scores up the ledger now, 2-2. With Alyssa on first base. Now you've got Amara Quinn, another state team member. They just keep coming in this lineup.
Bit of a tough situation for Ellie. You sort of come into this innings feeling really, really, really positive about it. You're 2 runs up straight away, and then you've got those 2 runs back again. So it's a lot of pressure. Good pitch. Good pitch, good swing, good baseball.
I think this is just going to be a shootout game.
Yeah.
I can't see this being a blowout game. These 2 teams have been so close.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've won the same amount of games across the year. And they've been top 2 most of the season, I think. So, it was always going to be a good game between these 2 teams. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, they both came away with 15 wins on the season. 5 losses for Southern Districts, but only 3 for Woodville. They had 2 draws. Yeah. So they're almost head for head with Southern Districts winning the first 3, and Woodville won the last 2, and that's probably given them some really good momentum coming into this game. Oh, just outside. Ellie not happy with that.
Yeah. We got a pretty good angle here. That was definitely just outside.
Yes, thankfully we're up here under the cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dry for now.
Ish.
Yeah, ish. It's definitely not dry out there. You can see the pitchers are struggling a bit with the mud in their shoes, and it is going to be pretty muddy for the whole game. I know they had the tarps out, but...
Oh.
Yeah, easy play. That's good. Well done. Sometimes you can lose your head on that and, try and make a big throw to first and sort of forget where you're at, but no, that was good heads-up play. Straight to second base, get the runner out.
Good job, Shorty. So 2-2. Charlie Young starting the lineup for Southern Districts into Kira O'Brien and Wendy Backman.
I think if you're Woodville, you're probably going into this thinking you're a little bit up now. You were able to draw that back pretty confidently.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dana, in that first inning, she only threw 12 pitches.
Yeah, I think you'll find Ellie probably doubled that.
22.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And that's what's going to be important because, Dana's someone who can really throw a complete game. So if she can keep her pitch count down and get really deep into this game, it's going to give Woodville a lot of chances.
Yep. Yeah, the first pitcher for every team in this competition is generally like your biggest weapon. There aren't a lot of teams that have a really big depth of pitchers at the moment. It takes a long time to develop pitchers, particularly in Division 1, and the strength and a lot of the baseball smarts. Like, it takes a while to figure that stuff out. So I think over the next few years, this competition is just going to grow even more. And if we've got more teams coming into this Division 1, it's going to push more people to train harder and learn new things. And hopefully we can uncover some more pitches as well, make these games, a bit more positive towards the end of the game. Sometimes you'll have someone come in and throw, the best that they can, but, it's pretty hard being a pitcher, and then you get hit around, and so that's how games are won. At the end of the game, your first pitches come off, and then someone comes on who might not be as strong, and all of a sudden you're getting hit around the park.
Yeah, absolutely, and I suspect that, just down, Southern Districts will go to Sarah Short after Ellie. But then you kind of look at Woodville, and Dana's just brought herself back there with 2-2 count now. You look at Woodville, you've got Ash can pitch, Carly Moore can pitch, Sarah McMahon can pitch, Taylor McKay can pitch, so they got a lot of options.
Yes. That was good, just working that one off there.
Oh, nice take from Tay.
That was a moonshot, straight up, straight down. Probably should have still run on that one, because if that landed fair and if they, stuffed the catch or whatever, you probably got to run that.
Yeah.
I think that'll be something the coach will just have a word to her about, making sure that you put pressure on them at least as well. Like, if you've got someone running towards you, it's going to be a lot harder to make that catch.
Yeah, for sure. And, that's a great thing for Dana. That's going to do a lot for her confidence, one up, one down.
Yep.
Into Kira O'Brien, just a bit outside. She's really starting to let that ball go now, Dana. we've got some pretty interesting
fans here today. I
I
don't
tell
know
you,
if the
we've-
cameras can get a shot of it at all at some point over in the bar area up there. We've got some, I think there's the prisoners from Sturt, and then we got the grannies from Glenelg Baseball Club. Some pretty interesting outfits out there.
It's great to see the other teams getting around and supporting the girls. They're all friends. They've all played together for such a long time, and a lot of them are all training and playing in the state team together. A full count for Kira. If
There we
Dana-
go. There's some grannies.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
That was a good at bat by her.
it was great at bat.
Dana would be a bit annoyed with that last pitch. Probably wanted it up a bit to make her swing, but it was just too inside. So she's, you can see it coming in the inside and not going to swing. But put the pressure on straight away at first.
Keeping her there. And look, Taylor McKay's another one. Like I'm really looking forward to watching her play. I've known Taylor since she was 13 years old. She was one of the youngest state team. I guess to make the state team, she started playing state in 2010, I think it was. So she was 14 years old.
Wow.
She's just a phenomenal player. So it's been great to sort of watch her grow up, and she came away from baseball for a little while, and she concentrated on footy and played league footy, and she boxes, and she's a personal trainer, and she does it all.
Those people.
Yeah, but I'm really excited to see her play because it's been a while, and going for the bunt situation. Oh, and they've got her.
Yep.
Caught stealing.
Yeah, she just didn't have a good jump on that one.
And that's the experience of Carly Moore as well. Oh, Sarah was good to hold on to that ball. Kira came. Oh, a few words spoken there.
Yeah, I mean, with an arm like Carly's, you're pretty confident at those throws over to second. Nice pitch.
Yeah. And now you've got clear bags.
Yep.
2 out. Wendy Backman up.
Oh, so
just.
close. Hey, that was a decent play. Get that ball down a little bit from Sarah, and that's an out at first. But well done, good running.
I mean, Tay was lucky to have the height that she's got.
Yeah.
And be able to stretch up for that one, because that would have been an easy, easy trip over to second. So Susie Doyle up to bat now. Great first pitch.
Keeps herself alive, that's good. All right. You'd probably want to try and have a few longer at-bats in this innings, I would have thought, just to try and get Dana's numbers up.
And that's goodbye.
Oh, very good. I think in reality that was probably a little bit high, but Carly plays it so well that, having a really positive catcher like that just drags it in, says, yep, tells the umpire, that's a strike.
Yeah, and that's a great inning for Dana. There was that only one walk in that inning, so she's having a really good outing and kept her numbers down. She only faced 4 batters again in that inning, so Ellie's going to want to be thinking about first pitch strikes. Just to keep herself up in that lineup. So coming up, Taylor McKay, Leah Turner, and then Megan Bosveen. Then back to the top of the lineup. Still 2-2. No runs scored.
No runs.
It's going to be a very tight game.
Yeah, I think from what Woodville are trying to do, I imagine they're going to come out and hit again. They're going to come out, try and get that ball moving. Get in Ellie's head as well.
I want to see some big hits today.
Yeah. I want to see Carly Moore hit a home run.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't we all? Yeah, she can definitely hit the ball.
Yeah.
I remember watching one of the ALBW games last year, and she hit the wall just inches. And this is not an easy ballpark.
No.
Regardless if
and
you're...
It's a bit swirly as well. You can see the flags. It's sort of, moving around a bit. So, and the moisture in the air. I mean, a big hit, in reality, they're probably not going to be able to hit a home run today, but they might be able to get something big. But it is going to be heavy. Like, every time you hit that ball, you're going to have to swing hard.
Yeah, even in the men's, you don't see a huge amount of home runs. I mean, being here a lot of Wednesday nights throughout the Super League season, they're a lot harder to come by than some of the local playing fields.
Yeah.
Outside, ball one.
Fair bit of artwork there.
She has had a lot.
I think once you get one, it's hard to stop.
Oh, just in.
Yep. Good play there by shortstop. Made sure she set herself, made the throw. Good take it first.
Yeah, Abby Jorgensen over to Erin. She that's going to give Ellie a lot. She's going to be looking to keep her pitch count down in this innings. Just outside. Leah Turner up to bat. Yeah, Dana ended that second innings on 32 pitches, so...
Nice pitch there.
Just a few more than the first innings, but keeping it relatively low. So Leah, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Good swing. And this is what Ella's going to be hoping for is, a strikeout here or a ground out here, just a nice quick innings. They can get back out there and hit.
Yep.
I think both of the teams will be hoping that it doesn't go to a 10th innings like last year's grand final. That was a marathon battle.
Yep.
Great game though.
I think that was one of the best games of baseball, women's baseball, that we've seen.
There you go.
There you go. So that'll give her a lot of positivity.
Oh, we've got 2 prisoners handcuffed
Yeah.
together. Who's that? Bianca
Georgia.
Ramsey and Georgia
Yeah.
Davis. They were talking about their costumes yesterday, and what were they? Oh, they were talking about. I was talking to Lucy Davis last night, and just down. They were talking about being Sturt saints, that they could come as saints and wear old white bed sheets with halos to be saints. But it looks like they're sinners.
Sinners instead, yep.
Good comeback pitch for Ellie Tucker,
Yep.
1-1 now. Yeah, so I'm assuming that was where they went,
Yep.
saints and sinners.
Yep.
Hence the prison break outfits.
Excellent.
Oh, I'll just pop that up.
Yep.
Orange is the new black.
Whoop. She's doing a good job staying here, Megan. Keep fouling it off, find the one you want.
Just outside. 2s across the board.
Nice. Good batting there.
Yeah, worked herself into a full count, and then we back to the top of the lineup.
Nice. Well done.
Ellie's not going to be happy with that.
No. That's a really good at-bat there. 2 out. Get someone on.
It's a
Ashley
great
can come
at-bat
out.
for your 9-hole hitter
Yeah,
too.
yeah, definitely.
With 2 out, they got Ash George at-bat. She can hit.
If she can get an outfield gap here, like, you know, Megan can potentially get all the way around.
Oh, Ash George.
What did I
That's
say?
fantastic.
Oh, look at that.
You know, and if Megsy can pump
Hey,
that,
look,
this
she
is
is. Yeah, she's
potentially going to be an in-the-park homer. Ash is going to push this so hard. She's coming. She's going to come. She's going to come. She's going to
Oh.
come.
Oh,
And
no.
holding up. Oh.
Safe.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, and you can see in the dugout,
They are elated.
yeah.
That was a
She
big
might have made
hit.
that home. She might have made that home. But the coach is saying, no, hold up, hold up.
That was an incredible hit.
Yeah, that was absolutely perfect.
And that's what we said, you know, you look at the difference. Ash George came up first at bat, she laid down a beautiful bunt down that third baseline, beat the throw out to first, and then just comes up 2 out, first pitch, absolutely smashes one to right field and ends up with a triple.
Yep.
That's just incredible hitting.
Yep.
Incredible hitting.
Again, that's a lot of pressure for Southern Districts now.
2 out rallies.
Yep.
A lot of 2 out rallies in the Div 1 games last night and even Friday night as well. Like a lot of those runs scored last night were all on 2 out.
And as a pitcher, that is
Kills you.
frustrating. Oh, it totally drains your energy.
So Dana walked at her last at bat.
That was going to land foul. Just. Yeah.
Wow, what a hit. She flies around those spaces.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think she probably could have made it, to be honest. But I can see why the coach wants her to hold up.
And Megs would have known that she was a hot
Yeah,
hill. She
tailed,
would have
yeah.
been running, just thinking, I'm going to keep running here.
Yeah, lucky it wasn't me on first base. I would have made it to second, maybe. Spent most of this year limping around the bases, unfortunately.
At least you got to play this
I know,
year.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if that
Just,
can
I
land.
know that's going to drop in.
Yeah, perfect.
That's another
Look at
run
that.
scored.
How good.
You know, this is tough. This is tough as a pitcher. She did so well to keep her pitch count down, and she got those 2 quick outs. And now there's sort of, you know, just 2 really big hits from Ash George and Dana, and she's now, you know, they're now 2 runs.
And it's just good
2
hitting.
runs
It's
in.
not, you know, that the fielder out there, she's been like smashed twice now. It's not her fault. You know, the first one was just over and the other one's just in front. You know, there's nothing she can do about that.
I know you've got Carly Moore up to bat. She sacked flight out to centre field, and Dana's caught that. As she comes.
Yeah, good work by second base there to make sure that was backed up too.
I've just been bought a pair of
Pair
of socks.
Nice. It is a bit cold here today. Tam wasn't expecting it. It doesn't have socks on.
Thank you, dear. Oh, hit by pitch.
Oh, and that just, kills you. Got to get out of her head here. Got Sarah up to bat now. She's a very popular player, always gets a big cheer. Everyone likes Sarah.
What's there not to like?
When
Always
she first started
smiling.
when she first started at Glenelg, I don't think she talked to me for like the first year. Like I had never heard her say a word, and then all of a sudden she got a little bit older, and now she's just really lovely, and everyone likes her. She's always smiling, life of the party, and loves her baseball.
She does love her baseball. Her and Amber, her older sister Amber, you know, played for a long time. They came over from New South Wales. They played a lot of baseball over there, and the family moved over.
And she's someone who can play a lot of different positions as well.
Yeah, she can. She can. I mean, she's caught. She's pitched quite a lot.
I think she's a reliable first baseman as well.
Good utility player.
Yeah, well, that's actually what one of the Southern District coaches was saying earlier when I was talking to him, Chris. He was saying that a lot of these Southern Districts players have had to play all across the park. Oh, that's a good hit there. Let's see if that
Straight under
drops.
Sarah's shot.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
there
Nice.
we go.
Very well done.
Not before some damage was done, though.
But yeah, Southern Districts have had a lot of injuries and, you know, people away. And it's meant that people have had to play in different positions and all across the park, and they've actually been able to do it really well. He also said the batting lineup throughout the years changed a lot. And the fact that they've been able to keep winning with all of those changes, you know, it's really positive for their group.
Yeah. We're just going to take a 2-minute break in between innings. bit inside there.
Yeah, I think if you're Woodville here, you really want to consolidate, make this a quick one, and then get back out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Ellie finished that that last innings on 45 pitches. Dana's came into this innings on 32, so just being a little bit more efficient with her pitching. Abby's got herself into a full count here. That's what you want out of your lead-off hitter.
Yeah.
See as many pitches as you can. Great job, Dana.
That was a very good pitch.
Sarah Short up to bat. She struck out at her first at bat. You know, she's another one who can really hit as well. She had last season out recovering from a knee reconstruction after doing her ACL. She's put in a huge amount of work to get herself back up and, you know, earn her spot in the state team. That's a great pitch by Dana.
Yep.
And that's what she's looking for. First pitch strikes. Take the pressure off.
Yeah.
Get into a pitching count.
Trying to throw a slow one there, just goes up a little high. Yeah, I think it'd be good for her to have Abby off the base paths as well. She's got 30 stolen bases this season, which is pretty impressive. So you'd be glad to have no one on right now.
$30 stolen
Yes.
Excuse me while I just rub my knees.
Yeah, my calf twitches every time I think about it.
My hamstrings, my glutes, my everything.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it was trying to steal second, and I tore my calf round one in Div 2, and this was going to be my year. I was going to play Div 1, and then I went and played a game in Div 2 and tore the calf muscle, so it was pretty disappointing.
Well, did you have the season out?
I had 10 weeks out. Yeah, so I came back for the last bit of the season, and I was able to pitch because the pitching motion is kind of sideways. I just couldn't run forwards.
Right.
So I'd hit the ball, and I had to hit it really far if I wanted to get to first.
Do you know that's the beauty of Division 2 though, because we obviously play with the cones in Division 2.
Yeah, well, I hit a few doubles, so that I'm like, every time I
My
got out there, I'm
mantra?
like, just hit a double.
Slog and jog.
Yeah. Yep.
Slog
Anything
and
not
jog.
to run.
Oh, that's a
great
big
pitching.
strikeout.
That's
2 up, 2
fantastic.
down. This is exactly what Woodville's going to want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a season for her. I did my UCL, which is the parcel of ligaments that holds the elbow together. So I did that pre-season.
Ooh.
And, yeah, played the first 3 games. I couldn't throw. Another first pitch strike for Dana. I couldn't throw, but I could flip and I could still hit. So I played the first 3 games and then had my last game on a Friday night and went in for surgery on the Wednesday. Just let that one go a bit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I'm hoping
Back
maybe.
next season.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Had a few complications with some nerves, so I ended up having to have another round of surgery in January. So I'm.
Everything gets a bit harder as we get a bit older.
What are you saying?
I said we.
Yes, it certainly does. It certainly does.
This is really good position for Dana here. Yeah,
And
there you go.
that
really
was unbelievable innings for Dana. 3 strikeouts. And that's their 1, 2, 3. That was a fantastic, fantastic innings for Woodville. That's what we're talking about. You know, Dana's going to want to go as many innings as she can, and having an innings with 3 up, 3 down. And she went into that innings on 32 pitches, so I can't imagine she's too much over 45, whereas, you know, Ellie Tuck is now coming into this 3rd innings sitting on 45 already, so Yeah, there we go. 48 pitches,
Yep.
26 strikes. "12 batters faced in 3 innings, and Ellie's 13 batters faced and about to come into the bottom part of the 3rd inning. So, you know, Dana's definitely sort of winning that battle at the moment in terms of efficiency and you know, pitching. So,
Yeah, I mean, Dana's stats over the year: innings pitched 61, 86 strikeouts, and an ERA of 5.75. That's, you know, I mean, she's pitched by far the most innings of any of these teams. We've got Sarah Short's at 47 innings and Ellie Tucker's at 33. No one else, you know, is close. So
yeah.
she's put in a lot of work this season.
And she was so close to the Div 1 women's medal.
I think it was
Carly,
1 point.
1 point.
Yeah.
Carly took that out on 31 points with Dana right behind her on 30 and then Ellie Tucker on 28. So Ellie's had a great hitting season as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was actually really nice to see a non-dominant pitcher.
Yeah.
You know, Carly sort of known as a catcher, and it was really great to see her take that out.
Yeah.
So Alyssa Lascock leading off this innings with Amara and Taylor McKay. Alyssa hit a single to centre field at her last at-bat, so she's probably going to be hoping for something similar just to get on and let them do their thing. We've got a big plane about to take off. Yep, there it goes. You can hear it when it's the big
ones.
jumbos.
Yeah, when you're playing at Glenelg, you know, coaches try to talk to you when a plane goes past. You're like, no, hang on, can't hear a word.
I used to love playing at Glenelg. Just stand there and watch the planes.
So do all the kids, and then they miss the ball.
Oh, first pitch. That might just drop in. No.
Yep, there we go. Good.
Yeah.
Ellie will be happy with that.
Yeah, Hayley Barnes just sitting under that.
Yeah, I coached under 11s a couple of seasons ago, and they're all standing out there. They're either playing in the dirt or they're watching the planes.
Doing cartwheels.
Yeah. Sitting down or lying down. I had one lying down.
Oh, good. I've never coached under 11s. I've coached like under 13s.
They're a bit like, they get it a bit more,
Yeah.
slightly more. Yeah, the under 11s, it's hard in under 11s because they have to pitch.
Yeah.
So you go from under 9s where it's like, you know, you can use a tee or it's coach pitch. And then, under 11s, they have to start pitching. It's real tough.
Just down from Ellie there. Yeah, I mean, under 13s is a challenge. They're, you know,
Bit
they
of
have...
attitude.
My goodness. The attitude. They have games where they just put it together and you just think, wow. You know, they make these unbelievable plays just a bit outside there. And then you think, yeah, okay, like it's starting to sink in. They're really gelling together. And then the next week they come out and you're just like, okay, that's great. Yeah. A lot of the kids that I've had in under 13s, they've played together over the last sort of 3 or 4 years, and some of them are going to walk there for Ellie. Another one just outside. Taylor McKay up to bat with Amara now at first, but
I like that. You know, she runs to first. Positivity. Put pressure on Ellie.
Taylor ground out to shortstop at her last at-bat here, so she's just going to be wanting to put something in the outfield.
Ooh.
Just foul for strike one. No. Yeah, I do love coaching the kids though.
Yeah.
It's challenging, but super rewarding. And then coaching the Marlins dev squad last year and now coaching the full squad this year. Some of the kids, just their ability, and you know, when you sort of work on their confidence and you know you're just working on some fundamentals. And
you love it when they get something right and they know they've got it right.
And, it's great, and just the big wide beamed smile, and they finally sort of put it all together. That's a great hit, but I think that's just going to go foul. It's good to see aggressive batting here from Taylor. Like, she knows she can hit one to the outfield, and that's exactly what she's wanting to do, to push Alyssa around, Amara, sorry. And she's gone.
That's good. That puts her in a dangerous position now.
Also breaks up that double play.
There you go, and that's what happens. You know, you put a bit of pressure on. Not her best pitch. Catcher doesn't quite get it, and now she's in a really dangerous spot over at third.
Yeah, and Taylor's worked herself into a 2-2 count there after fouling the first couple off, so Ellie's just going to want to have to calm it down a bit here. Just inside. Ellie did all the right things here, you know. She got Taylor swinging early, worked herself into a 2-0, an 0-2 pitch count, and you know, now she's looking at a full count. Taylor's just, she wants every single piece of that.
But this is good. Keep it swinging, you know, keep Ellie pitching. There you go.
And that's just going to be so disappointing for Ellie. Like, starting that off with an 0-2 and then ending up with a walk, and you know Taylor fouled a couple of those off, so that's, you know, that's a 6-7 pitch hitter.
And getting towards the bottom of the lineup, like, they're still strong and they're having those good at bats. It's really important for this Woodville team to, you know, get Ellie throwing, tire her out. Even if she doesn't get to a full count, you know, just tire her out mentally and physically. You know, get into another pitcher and try and, you know, crush them early.
And I would suspect that they would go to Shorty after Ellie.
Yeah. And Shorty's a great pitcher, but, you know, when you're a new pitcher coming into a game like this and there's a lot of pressure on you, it's easy to make mistakes, and Woodville are going to want to try and take advantage of that if they can get her out there.
Absolutely, and they've got two in scoring position with only one out. Oh, that's going to drop straight over.
Great.
Taylor's coming in.
Yep.
And that's just a great single to score 2 runs.
We're just having a quiet discussion here on paper saying, is this 9 or 7 innings game? We're going to go with 7?
Yes, because last year we went to 10 and it was multiple back and forth.
Well, I suppose we have to be out of here before the boys come along. So
Correct.
Ellie just having a bit of a chat with the catcher there, just trying to settle things down. You know, that's hard, getting hit like that. And that was a great hit, you know, straight down the middle. It's exactly what you want. Super hard to field.
And, you know, straight over second base, 2 RBIs for your 8-hole hitter.
Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic. I suppose that's the philosophy that, you know, Todd and Tom, the coaching staff, were going for. So
It's Megan just squaring up to bunt there. She's got to walk at her first at bat.
But again, you know, Ellie sees the bunt and she steps off immediately, and, you know, it throws you when you see that.
Ooh. And just bunts that foul. You know, and this is got to be what they're thinking, you know, with you've got 1 out, you've got a runner on first. If Megs can get herself on here, then you've got Ash George coming up to bat, who, you know, singled with that, laid down that bunt the first inning, and then absolutely launched a triple out to right field to score a couple of RBIs as well. So. Very dangerous lineup.
Umpire takes that one in the head there, I think.
One and one. And again, broken up. Now you got a runner in scoring position again.
Ellie's not happy with that one. She wanted him to call that for sure.
I'd like to see that on the replay again.
I'm guessing it was just low.
Good swing.
Good pitch.
Yeah, Ellie's now up to 64 pitches, so she's probably got maybe 1 left. And
oh, no, hang on. We've got a coach visit out here.
so out to 2 out, you've got a runner in scoring position. Ash George up to bat. Those runs were scored on 2 out last innings as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a dangerous position for the Southerns here. So just a quick chat, settle the nerves maybe. Just tell her to focus on what we know that she can do, and Ash would come into this feeling pretty confident, you would imagine. Straight up, that one.
That one actually came down. They don't often come down.
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Ran straight into it. How would you score that? if you were scoring, how would you record?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You're probably a little bit disappointed in the runner there, because if
She
hung
did
back,
not have to go.
No, she didn't have to go. If she'd hung back and then, Ashley's got the wheels to make it to first, I think, on that play. Because that ball, it was hit off the end of the bat. It was running quite slow. The third base had to come and get it. I don't know if she's going to make that throw to first. So,
and it has to be a good, clean throw as well, That's further part of the diamond. She's got to make that throw.
Yeah, I think they probably... Yeah, lament that one a little bit, I reckon.
Yeah, not before another 2 runs were scored in that. However, so that sort of brings us, Woodville have been consistent. They've scored 2 runs each innings, to get themselves a nice little 4 run. It's a handy lead.
Yeah.
Especially coming in, Ellie's now on 69 pitches, so she doesn't have more than one innings, I would suspect. And then looking at Dana's still only on 48 pitches, so she's got another couple in her. And the last innings she was 3 up, 3 down with 3 strikeouts, and she can come back and do that again. Looking at the lineup, they're going into 4, 5, and 6 in the Southern Districts lineup. So Ellie's a great hitter. Get past Ellie, she may be able to get out of this in four batters' face. So that's going to do wonders for her and her her pitch count. And that's what Woodville are going to be wanting out of Dana, is to get as many innings as they can out of her.
Yeah.
And she has been that dominant pitcher all season.
Yeah.
So pitcher v pitcher.
Yep. See, if I'm Ellie here, I'm going to want to get a hit. That'll
100%.
give confidence, just give you a little bit of feeling in it. And she can hit. Like, she crushes it. 2 balls to start. That's good for Ellie. Patient at bat. Nice.
4 straight walk.
That's good for Ellie. Dana would be a bit disappointed in that, I think.
Yeah, especially after that last innings. That was, that was just 4 straight balls.
Yeah.
Hayley Barnes at bat, just inside. She reached on an error from, I would probably say shortstop. That was the throw.
Yeah.
Sarah, yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted that.
Yeah, she's just missing the zone here. 6 balls in a row.
All right, Kim, the umpire, has just called a balk. Catcher's interference? I
think it was catcher's interference.
No, because Ellie's gone.
Oh, no.
Ellie's advanced to second. Carly's questioning.
There must have been a ball, because if it's catcher's interference, she goes to first.
Not called by the plate umpire, though. Called
No.
by the base umpire. So
Interesting.
that must have been a balk. So that advances Ellie now to second.
It'd be good if we could see a replay of what happened there, because I certainly didn't see anything.
Just up again for Dana.
So
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
not
a
too sure.
strike, but yeah, it's an odd one.
again. Donna's going to have to settle here. Another walk. Carla coming out for a little chat.
Yeah, just try and settle her down.
Asking what's for dinner. Probably more.
This is good for some districts though. You get 2 on, none out. Where are we at in the lineup? Who's up?
Got Charlie Young, Kira, and then into Wendy. Wendy Backman. Dana just needs to take a breath, refocus.
Just throw a fastball straight down the middle for this first one. Settle herself. She's got it.
Just up again. There we go. That's what she wanted.
Putting some pressure on at second there as well. Good pitch, that one.
Yeah, now she's got herself up a bit. Just outside again, that one gets loose from Carly. Oh, and good backing up from Shorty. Sarah McMahon there. Yeah, probably lucky they don't have a faster runner on that base, because that was that sort of, really got behind Carly. Good pitch.
Yeah, Woodville needed that.
That's 4 strikeouts on the day for Dana. Kira O'Brien up to bat. She walked at her previous at bat. 1 out. Oh, just up, maybe.
That was close. The other one was a strike and that was a ball. Could have evened it out somehow. Well, the umpires, they do a bloody good job.
They do.
No one ever gives them credit. It's nice to see Neve out there as well.
I did see that just before the game.
So he's called something again. I'm not sure what it is that he's...
I'm not sure what he's calling, but the runners have just advanced again.
And it was the same umpire in the middle. He's called it again.
Can we see a replay of that? It's been called on the picture, so the only thing I can think is that it's a ball, but I'm
not sure what she's doing though. I don't see anything different to her normal manoeuvres, so...
Yeah,
I'd like to see those two again.
Here we go. He's called something.
He's called that.
What is this?
I don't know what that is.
Do you know what, Craig? Oh. Craig Handy was just sitting there, and he would have been very handy to ask what potentially he thinks there.
Yeah.
But I might, in between innings, I might dash down to the scorers and...
Oh, we've got Ed behind us. Hang on.
It is a ball.
Yeah, so apparently it was a ball. I didn't see it though.
Oh, Taylor's just tried to pick that one up out of the dirt and it's just got in front of her. So that's
That's a run for South. That's
a good and a run scoring for South. So nice little RBI there for Kira. But on the balk though, 2 balks. You know, that's put Ellie from first to second, second to third, and you know that's been massive now because that's a run that's now scored. Interesting stuff. So I would probably,
Yeah, from a South point of view, just, you know, keep putting the pressure on, keep making them make mistakes, and they've got 2 runners here. Only 1 down.
Great pitch from Dana to Wendy. Wendy singled out to just put it through the gap. In her first innings or in the second innings. In between third and short.
Nice pitch.
Another very good pitch.
Very good pitch.
Do you know what I can do? I can look at the box score.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Another strikeout for Dana.
We've got Susie Doyle up for Southern Districts now. 2 down, 2 runners on.
It is a ball.
Yep.
Yep.
Isn't that funny? I don't know what I didn't see a movement that was different to her normal pitching movements.
I mean, she does come to a complete stop, so I don't know if it's a movement of the knee or...
Something after. He's calling it like in a... Yeah, after she's come to a stop, so I don't know if she maybe did something like looking at runners or something, maybe twisted her shoulders or something like that, I'm not sure. It's definitely changed the momentum of this innings though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It net them at least 1 run, so see what else happens. She's in a better position now. That last out was very positive for Dana.
Ooh, that's a big strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not allowed to swing at that anyway. She's 3-0, so you got to let that one come in.
Another walk.
Is that 3 walks this innings?
Yes, that's the 3rd walk.
Wow.
3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and you know, and unfortunately, that the Kira O'Brien hit that was an error to reach on that, and ended up with 2 RBIs. So here's my son.
Having a bit of a meeting here with the coach, Dana and Carly, just having a bit of a chat. I think just telling her, you know, go back to what you do.
My son has just arrived at the baseball. Oh.
Probably a Frank Green water bottle. It's okay. Just broke it
Hey, I ordered 2 of those, Frank. I've been being hassled lately because I've got myself a fancy Yeti.
down. Oh yeah.
in a very pretty colour. And my oldest son, Finn, who's 12, he's desperate for a Yeti. And then he's decided that Frank Green's
all the rage.
Well, we'd been talking about these Frank Green, and I'm like, okay, great. And then I saw the youth ladies, girls, state team are doing a fundraising with Frank Green treat. Was her? Yes, please, I'll order two.
Yeah.
So 2 out, we got loaded bases, top of the lineup.
Practically screaming at them to get out. Those outfielders, she wants them out because obviously Abby can hit here, and she's got loaded bases, so the opportunities here for South.
That's a great pitch for Dana. I mean, Abby's last at bat, she struck out. She got a walk in the first inning, so you know pressure's on her. You got loaded bases, 2 out. You don't want to get out of this innings with 3 left on base.
No, that's a killer.
Oh, hit by pitch.
Hit by pitch brings a run in.
So that's brought a run in. With Sarah Short up to bat, I mean, Shorty struck out both at bats, but, you know, it's only a matter of time before she can make contact, and she really can make something happen.
Those 2 runs come off the back of the call from the umpire there with 2 balls. So it really did change the whole innings. There we go.
That's a shame.
Nice, easy at bat, out there, easy out.
That's a 1-3. Yeah, and 2 runs there. That seems to be the theme of the day.
Yep, 2s.
2s, 2s, 2s.
I've got a feeling there's a change coming here. We've got coach and umpire coming over to the scorers. So is it Ellie that's moving now?
I mean, Ellie probably would have one more in her. Dan's got out of that. So she went into that innings. Say she went into that innings.
Ellie's going past the
Ellie's
mound.
gone.
Yeah, so we've got, is it Shorty?
Sarah Short's now coming in.
And Ellie's going into the outfield.
So we've got some big changes. Let's have a look.
I probably would have kept Ellie in for a bit longer, I would have thought, but I don't know, maybe Sarah Short's feeling pretty confident. And Ellie, getting sort of hit around a little bit.
Yeah,
really knock you.
Ellie was on 69. 69 with 34 strikes.
Yeah.
She faced 19 batters with, gosh, how many hits?
I'm demanding stats of you and I'm not even looking.
I know, my game changer won't. Game changer won't tell me quite that much, unfortunately. Batters face. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Yeah.
So Ellie's gone to right field. So Susie Doyle perhaps has to come out of the game. He was 45. So Ellie, who's coming to second base?
Need to turn around. We've got Dana leading off this innings. 45 is on second.
Okay, so Susie's come into second.
Has a go at the first pitch there.
Just a bit outside, 1-1.
Good swing. Oh, it went up.
Oh, just missed it.
Yep.
Donna gets the second life there.
Yep. She had a real hard swing. It just came underneath it a little bit.
And Woodville are going to want to sort of capitalise again on their... They've scored 2 in every innings. You know, Southern Districts came back and cut that back to 2. So 6 to 4 now. But again, coming into a really strong part of their lineup.
Yeah, well, I think their whole lineup is pretty strong.
Oh, bad luck.
Yep.
And that's big for Shorty, you know?
Yeah.
Like coming into the game, she's coming in 2 runs down. She's really going to want to do something, especially in this strong part of the lineup. Or
Top
the
of the order.
part of the lineup, top of the order. That's a big strikeout for her. I mean, Dana's had a good day at the plate. She's had a walk and a single to right field. Yeah.
South wanted that one. I know it's not baseball related, but I can't believe how long Carly's hair is.
I was just thinking the same thing. And that one's just gone foul. Yeah.
That's impressive.
The joys of women's baseball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had our Div 2 coach this year. He had never coached women's before. And he was a bit shocked, I think, at all the different things that happened.
Yeah.
You know, we had women hugging during the game and, you know, hugging the opposition and, you know, chatting with friends on the team. And he's like, you aren't friends right now. I'm like, well, you kind of are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had, you know, one of the kids fall over in the club rooms and, you know, conked herself on the head and was bleeding, and the mum got called out of the dugout and she was meant to be pitching, and he's just like, what the heck is going on? But, yeah, women's baseball is different.
It is. It is. And again with the kids, I mean, we had a game a couple of weeks ago, under 13s, and we had to have a little break because someone needed to poop. So I was like, time.
Oh, dear.
And all the boys just think it's normal.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, no, he's just, you know, doing what he needs to do. Oh, that's a great hit. Is that going to drop in? Oh, that's going to be back over. That's over.
Yeah. Oh, that's a triple? Or no, she's going to hold up at
She'll
second.
hold up there.
Yeah.
Great hit.
Very,
Great hit
very
for
good
Carly.
Yeah, she's happy with herself with that one.
Yeah, Sarah McMahon, she's not had the best day with the bat. Struck out in the first innings on a pitch that she wasn't happy with. And then, just pops one up to second base at her last at bat. But Carly now in scoring position, so.
And again, she's got good legs. You know, she can run it.
And she's a smart base runner too. She's a really good base runner.
Yeah.
she's gone. She's what again?
Ooh,
And then now here she goes. That's that
there we
pressure.
go. That is it. Yeah.
Good base running from Carly. That scores a run.
Yeah, she's hyped about that. Look at them all come out. That's the sort of stuff that wins you games.
Alyssa Lascock, then into Amara and Taylor. Just keeping it honest there at first.
Yeah, they don't want another one in scoring position.
Good running from Sarah.
Yep.
Just breaking out that double play. Now got a runner in scoring position. Still only one out.
I think sometimes you just get a feeling in the game. I think it feels like sort of this is it for Woodville now. Like this is their... They've almost got enough runs now to be feeling a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, another fly out for Alyssa. She flew out, same again, out to left field both times. She likes to hit. She's got a really good swing and a strong bat, but she's put them now into to 2 outs. But hey, both of the first and the third innings is when they scored their runs with 2 outs. Bit of a 2-out rally. Sarah McMahon in scoring position. Amara out to bat.
That's going to drop.
That's going to drop in. Sarah's going to score here.
Sarah's coming through. Yeah, they're not going to make that. There you go. Oh.
And good, that's just good heads up running. Like seeing that play is going to be made at home plate. She can take that second base. So, again, you've now got another one in scoring position. You got Taylor McKay up to bat, who can definitely hit a ball. Her last at bat, she went in swinging, was 0 and 2 and ended up walking. It's just really, really good baseball from Woodville, and they've scored 2 again.
So are they done? Is it?
I think so. If we're looking for the pattern.
Ooh. Inside strike called there. Fouled straight back.
Wow.
Oh, over the net.
You don't see that too often, where it doesn't fly all the way and it just sort of finds that gap between the roof of the grandstand and the back of the net.
We've got a runner at third. Just gets away from the catcher there.
feel like that momentum's really with Woodville at the moment, and they've just...
Yeah, they're just feeding off each other at the moment. And that could have gone either way for shortstop. You know, they made it there, but just didn't get themselves set behind the ball. Sort of reached an arm out to it, and it just popped off the glove.
RBI for Taylor McKay. Leah's last at bat, she singled out to centre field for and scored those 2 RBIs. That was again, that's on 2 out. So she's in that same situation again. She's got a runner on first. She's got 2 out. Should be looking to, you know, move the runners around or move the runner around. She's going to have to be, and she's out. Caught stealing.
Wow. Oh, she's kind of a bit sore from that one too. Limping off. Just jarred the knee, I think, sliding in there.
So Leah will be up to bat again at the in the next innings, not being able to finish her plate appearance. But 3 runs, you know, going into that innings, you know, that was bottom of the innings, so Woodville have always got that right to reply, and going into that innings, you know, it's 6-4, that feels very different to 9-4.
Yeah.
That feels very
gap.
different.
Yeah. Like, they're all going to come out with a little bit more pep in their step and, you know, just feel like they've almost got it in the bag.
Absolutely, and you've got, you know, Dana's still out there, so she, you know, she's coming out for her 5th innings, whereas South have gone to Shorty already. So,
who are you looking at for MVP at the moment?
I mean,
just to, you know, put it out there.
I mean, if you're looking from a hitting perspective, I mean, Ash George has, you know, she hit that triple.
Yeah.
She just laid down that perfect bunt down the third baseline to sort of beat that in. I mean, she's had a fantastic day. Dana's obviously had an incredible day on the mound with what, 1, 2, 3. Wrong one. 1, 2, 6, 7 strikeouts. Oof.
She got a walk
and she got a hit too. Yeah, she got that single in the 2nd innings out to right field and
got Erin out for bat for some districts at the moment.
Erin Adams McDonald.
I couldn't read your writing, so I just said Erin.
Can't hold a pen still, probably.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Couldn't hold a pen at all a couple of weeks ago, so that was the most I've written in a long time.
Yeah, that's hard.
Just up a bit. Yeah, so Shorty finished that innings on 22 pitches. Dana's coming into this on 80, so potentially we could be seeing a pitching change during this innings. If
who are they going to go to, do you reckon?
No, potentially Amara Quinn. Sarah has got to make this play. And again, that was a great pick.
Oh, I think Souths are a bit unhappy with that one.
Sarah needs to thank her first baseman on that one.
That was a good pick. It's always hard right out of the dirt. And we got Ellie out now.
Yeah, and she's walked today in the first innings. They intentionally walked her. They had 2 runners on at that point, so she was intentionally walked and then, walked in her second. So she's going to want to swing the bat because she knows she can hit a hard ball. She's going to want that opportunity, so she's going to be looking for anything that's over the plate that she can put bat on.
And sometimes as a pitcher, when you come out of the game, you don't have to worry about pitching anymore. So you can think about your batting and
100%.
That one just slipped out of Dana's hand there. It's only a little wide.
What is a wide in cricket? Is it this one?
Yeah.
Quinta McKay. Another 2 very quick outs for Dana. I mean, everything's falling into place for Dana today.
Yeah.
So, 4-3 there. Hayley Barnes out to bat. She's reached both times, once on an error in the first innings and then walked in the last innings. So Dana's just going to want to shut this innings down and then they can go in, capitalise again on that lead that they've got and really just try and put it to bed.
Good pitch.
Just a bit outside. I'm trying to get updates on the junior games that are going on at the moment, especially the Kenzie ones. We've got the under 11s playing off in a grand final this morning.
Great pitch there by Dana to end that one.
3 up, 3 down. That's another strikeout for Dana.
It's all going their way at the moment. It's like 8 strikeouts.
Eight strikeouts.
Far out. I think that definitely puts her in MVP contention, don't you reckon?
100%.
South's just coming together here. They know they've got to put together a really tight defensive display now. Otherwise, it's just going to get away from them.
Oh, that's amazing. Just looking at the socials and the under 11 Cardinals team just won the grand final.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, that's awesome. They're a great bunch of kids. They're a really good team. Like my youngest Will played in that team last year. He was first year under 11 and they played in the grand final.
Yep.
So they've gone back to back and they
Oh, that's fantastic.
got picked at the post last year by Port Adelaide, and then most of those kids came up to under 13s, and actually a lot of the kids in that team were in the Marlins Dev squad last year and then also in the Marlins squad this year. But little Kenzie kids have just
That's excellent.
won a grand final. Oh, that's awesome. There's nothing better than seeing the kids just... I love it. I do love the Kenzies, the social media.
Little shout out for whoever runs that account.
Yeah, Kelly Wagner at Kensington, she's got Georgie South plays intermediate league and in the women's Div 3, so she played off in a grand final.
Yep.
On Friday night against Henley and Grange, and then her son Lockie South is in the under 17s Division 1 grand final happening right now, and then her husband Randall was in the Div 8 Grand Final yesterday.
Wow.
So she had a household of
Yep.
grand finalists, but she does a phenomenal job with the Kenzie social media. She's just put a very funny post up with a sausage dog leaning up to the canteen with the caption, "Shh, don't tell him we sell hot dogs here."
Yeah, the volunteer work that we get around the clubs is just amazing.
It is. And it takes, it's a lot. It takes a lot to run a club with the juniors and the seniors and the women. And, there's a lot to sort of running the club that people probably don't.
Yeah, I think unless you've been on a committee, you just don't know what happens in the background. And look, I mean, it is so appreciated. I think everyone's underappreciated, to be honest. But I mean, I've been on the committee a few times, and I ran our social media for a while, and even that's a lot of work.
It is, and there's things that people sort of don't really think about, like, how do all the registrations happen, and how does all the money work, and it's things like getting grants. We've looked at sort of a couple of grants for Kensington this year, and the parameters and
the paperwork.
The paperwork, like, it's not, oh yeah, we'll just apply for this grant and we'll get $3,000 like 2 months later.
No, you've got 87 pages.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, big shout out to all of our volunteers across all of the clubs, because we certainly wouldn't have the successful clubs that we do without all the people that put in that hard work.
Definitely. So we got a walk there for the first batter. Is that Leah?
Yeah, she got to finish her at bat in this innings, because obviously Taylor got caught stealing in that last innings, so allowing Leah to start from scratch. That's always nice, isn't it?
We've got Meg's up now. She's had some good at bats, actually. I mean, she soaked up a lot of pitches.
Yeah, she did. She got a walk in her first innings, and then she had a real battle. A real battle in the third inning. So I mean, this is great. You got a runner on, none out already. Megan is your 9 hitter, and then just coming into that explosive part of the lineup with your Ash, Dana, and Carly, and Ash has hit a triple. Carly's hit a double. They're just a really strong hitting team.
That was a good pitch there. Megs is a bit unhappy with herself for swinging that one, I think. It's a hard pitch, though. It's sort of just...
It was a bit of a late swing. There wasn't a lot of guts put into that. It was
like, crap.
Yeah, I'm through it. I'm just going to... Yeah.
It's good to see Megs back out there. She had some pretty...
She's had some
bad
horrific injuries.
Yeah.
Compound fracture and to the... What's this one called?
The femur. She did an ACL or something as well, didn't she?
She did. She did that at all footy injuries.
Yeah. Bloody football, honestly.
Oh, great hit.
Oh, yes.
She's going to be really happy with that.
Yeah,
that's a fantastic hit. Why is she... What's going on? She stopped running.
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know. She stopped running, and she could have quite easily got herself out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe she thought it was caught.
Don't know, but we have none out. And we have runners on first and second, and Ash George up to bat. This could be a good night innings.
Yeah.
It really could.
Yeah, if she connects with this and, even 1 or 2 runs at this point, I think it sort of ends the hope for South.
And she's bunting again. Oh, that is just
God,
unbelievable. That is unbelievable bunt.
Wow.
That hug, the foul line, the whole way down.
Far out. That's basically
That was
right
an
there.
incredible bunt. I mean, that's 2 bunts laid down. Perfection.
Yeah.
She is henceforth the bunting queen.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an unbelievable bunt.
Yeah. Oh, look, I mean, third base probably could have left it a bit longer, see if it rolled out, but I don't know. It looked like it was just going to keep going straight down. That
just hugged the line, and that ball was collected halfway between home plate and third base, and by the time that ball was picked up, everyone was at their bags.
Yeah.
There was nothing else. Oh, that is an unbelievable hit by Dana. That's going to score one.
We've got two coming in, I reckon.
Meggsy's coming in. That's going to score two. Safe at second. They tried the throw at second.
Yeah.
Dana's just come up, smashed one to the outfield. That's another two runs batted in, none out. You still got runners on first, runners on second, and you've got Carly Moore up to bat.
That was the perfect hit. Straight down the middle. No one's going to get to that. Always going to move runners around. She's got to be really happy with her performance today.
She's been
8 strikeouts and
phenomenal.
a hit like that.
She has. I mean, that's 2 hits. She's 2 from 3 today with a walk and two RBIs. So, I mean, she's just had a phenomenal day. I just can't wait to see her at the national championships.
Yeah.
And, this is the perfect thing. This kind of a game, like it's a high-pressure game. She's been put in some high-pressure situations where she's got herself out of, being in a 3-0 count, and she's ended up striking out or drawing a ground out or whatever. But this is just going to boost her confidence going into that national competition where,
oh my God.
Carly Moore has absolutely smashed one.
Oh my gosh.
Just popped over the fence.
I think it went under.
Has that gone under?
Yeah.
She's just scored herself 2 RBIs. That ball was absolutely mashed.
Dana has to hold up at...
Can we have a replay of that one? There's contention as to whether or not that ball went over.
I think it's gone under. Here we go. Have a look. Oh, she's absolutely mashed it. Yeah, it's rolled under the gate.
No, it's rolled under the gate.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a ground rule double. But that ball was absolutely mashed.
Oh, that was a huge hit. That landed pretty much on the warning track. That's massive.
That's 3 RBIs for Carly Moore today. Now you've got, still none out. You've got a runner on second. You've got a runner on third. Sarah McMahon up to bat now. This is going to be tough to come back from. 12-4. That's a big lead. She's just running on that.
They're still going to get the...
She hasn't... She's just held that ball and allowed that runner to just run in. I don't...
Dana, did she tag up?
She stood on the... No, she stood on the base until the ball was caught and then run. So I don't know how they... Are they calling her out or are they calling the runner out? Because they've put 2 out on...
I'm pretty sure she was still on the bag.
She was just standing on the bag until the ball was caught. I would be... I mean, I guess it's...
I don't think they've called it. I think South were asking them to...
Well, they've got 2 out on the scoreboard, so I don't...
Yeah, just probably need some confirmation on that one there.
I'm not sure about that. Let's have a look and see what... Another ball that's crushed. There's another run. That's Alyssa Lascott. She loves that left field.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Is that the same hit every time?
Yeah, pretty much. She's hit centre field and then she got caught at left field and now she's hit to left field again. So, that's obviously a good spot for her. That's an RBI for her. I'm really interested to see what Game Changer shows because, Game Changer's showing 2 out. She has stood on that base, though, until that ball was caught. So, interesting.
Look, I mean, good heads up by South. Like, if they thought that she was off the bag, you got to make that play. So, you know, that's good for them, but it's not what I
And
thought
she
happened.
she didn't need to not tag up because that ball looked like it was going to be easily caught, which
Yeah.
it was. And then because the ball wasn't thrown in from the outfield immediately, they just sort
She
of
just went, yeah.
kind of celebrated the catch
Yeah.
almost.
It's like they forgot someone was on third.
Yeah, and Dana was just like, okay, sure, I'm just going to take home plate, and Ellie will take that one.
Excellent. Well done, Ellie.
That was an unbelievable innings. Was that like 8 runs scored in that innings?
I'd love to get a replay of that third base as well with Dana if we can. 13-4, that's massive.
9 runs is a lot to come back from.
Yeah. 9 runs in a normal game is hard to come back from. Grand final, it's even worse. You know, your emotions are high. You probably, South, I imagine, would be feeling pretty disappointed that they've let it get so far away from them.
Yeah.
Given how well they've played all year, you know, I think they'd probably be a bit disappointed that that's the number that we're at the moment. Oh, we've got a change here too. We've got Ashley coming in.
Ash George has come in, so let's have a little look-see at that lineup. So she's come in, so
I think Dana's out. In the
Dana's
centre
gone
there.
out to centre field,
Yeah.
perhaps. So just a straight swap there between Ash and Dana. And Ash is just, she's had a great day at the bat. You know, and the thing is like, they're just bunts, but my gosh,
Yeah.
they have been so super effective.
Yeah.
And the bit can hit
Yeah,
when
we
she
say
wants
just
to hit.
bunts, but, you know, it's,
Yeah.
you know, it is very impressive. And then she smashes one out to right field. And how many RBI does she have?
She's
If she pitches well, maybe she can steal it from Dana.
Yeah, just the 1 RBI.
Really?
Yeah, because she had Megan Bose-Veers on
yeah.
base. She had her on first base.
Oh, and tried to track her down.
Yeah. So she's had the 1 RBI, but she just those bunts, you know, just
Yeah.
pushing the runners around,
Moving him around, yeah.
slowly, and building until, you know, something explosive happens.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's really what happened, you know. She got on with that bunt. She had Megan on base. She got on with the bunt. Dana then got on, and then Carly came up and, you know, hit a double to score those runs.
Yep.
So due up for Southern Districts, you've got Charlie Young, Kira O'Brien, and Wendy Backman.
Ashley's got a very different action to Dana. It's very over the top.
Over the top. Yeah, so they're kind of building Woodville. You know, it's been 2, 2, 2, then 3, then 4. So who knows what will happen in the next innings. Just getting herself into a... Sarah has got to make this throw nice and clean. First one of the day. She's done it.
Yeah.
She said I had a couple in the dirt and one up, and Taylor
She
certainly
finally got
saved her butt in the previous
Yeah.
innings. But yeah, that was just a beautiful play straight across the diamond for the first out.
Yeah. It is strange, like playing here as well. Like it's different to all the fields that we like play on, which are typically grass, and then you've only got a little bit of dirt in your cutouts. But here it's the whole way around. So second and shortstop it's quite tricky.
It is, and you know, dirt plays very differently. You know, like the if you don't play on dirt a lot, it's it can get hard to get. Oh, and we got a hit by pitch there for Kira. It's
the way that it moves. You know,
very
it depends
different.
how it hits the ground, and you know, it can skid away from you super easily.
Yeah, and you know, like a lot of the we don't play on. You know, there's some nice ballparks around here, but they're certainly not sort of, you know, professional level kind of. So you can have a lot of fields that do have some divots and pop-ups and whatnot. So you're sort of used to the ball popping up into your glove, whereas when it hits that dirt, especially on a wet day today, like it's really going to stay down.
Yeah.
We're joined by my younger son, William. Hello.
Special comments?
Do you want some special comments? Did you hear who won the under-11s grand final? Oh, your teammates. I know.
Yeah, I've got my daughter behind me as well. She's had her head in a book the whole time.
She's the studious one, although he does love a good book, but he's clearly on the phone today.
Big foul off there.
Yes, it's on YouTube.
Whoa. Fouled it off again.
That's up. Someone's sitting underneath that.
Yeah, there we go.
Amara just sitting under that one nicely for the second out. This is Susie Doyle. Ooh.
Thought that was a strike. The way that she throws it, it kind of like right at the end it dips down. So it could be that it's coming across, you know, just below the knees over the plate, maybe.
Nice little pick-off move there to first base.
Just keep them honest.
Certainly a bit easier with a left-handed pitcher. That's a great pitch.
Look at that.
1-1, 2 out. Just momentum really is going for them at the moment.
Two strikes on her now. Just got to shorten up, make contact.
We're okay with that. Oh, great catch.
Very good.
Great catch. That's it. You know, I mean, coming into this innings, they're that many. Oh, they've pulled the game.
Oh, congratulations, Woodville. That's fantastic.
A fantastic win. That was an amazing win.
Yeah. First ever grand final for the club in Women's Div 1, and holy, yeah, wow.
And they're a really, really tight-knit team as well. Like, you can see the love. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, with a lineup like that, your top first 7 in your batting lineup are all in the state team.
Yeah.
You've got your reigning Division 1 women's medalist. You're second place in the medal as well. Like, they're just a really strong team.
Yeah.
Dana came away with that with, you know, she was 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 8 strikeouts. Ash George was, what, 1, 2, 3 from 5 on the day.
So we've just been told that we actually get to pick the MVP. So
I think it's a no-brainer.
yeah, I mean, look, you know, a lot of the South girls put in a really good effort. Ellie was fantastic, but, you know, you can't take it away from any of these Woodville players. And I think that Dana put in an all-round performance, got on the bag, you know, used the bat well, and 8 strikeouts in the day, pretty impressive. I don't think you can get past that.
Absolutely. I mean, Dana came out and she threw 4 odd innings, 8 strikeouts. Couple of hits on the day, 2 really good hits as well, you know, a couple of RBIs, very, very important hits. So
yeah, I'm happy to definitely give it to Dana.
absolutely. Well done, girls.
Congratulations, ladies.
Well
That's
done,
fantastic.
girls. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our telecast for the day. So thank you for joining us.
Yes,
I love that we see each other a couple of times a year when we play baseball and when we get to commentate together.
Yeah,
So
it's fantastic. I love it. And look, thank you for Space Break Sports for putting this on. It's excellent to see the women's game getting this sort of representation. It's really wonderful.
it is, absolutely. And thanks to everyone who dialed in, listened in, watched in. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Congratulations, Woodville.
Well done, Woodville Baseball Club.